In November, the Cornwall Film Festival was held in Falmouth.
What do you think the festival is doing for Cornwall?
Well, I think the festival is a really important thing for Cornwall actually, because Cornwall's a very creative place. There's lots of filmmaking talent here. It's a really good opportunity for people to come together, show each other what they've been doing, hopefully meet like-minded people that can collaborate in the future. It's also about bringing international films to Cornwall so people can kind of see what's happening across the world and raise the bar of filmmaking in Cornwall. And there's lots of workshops and things so people can develop their talents. And we're trying to take the festival to these areas across Cornwall, so it's not just based in one place. So we've got a touring programme of international and Cornish films that we take to villages across Cornwall, so everyone can kind of be involved in it and hopefully get something out of it, so that everyone feels part of this really exciting, creative part of the world, really.
What about the Cornish language?
Well, we've got the Govan Cynewich Award, which is awards a filmmaker £5,000 to make a film in the Cornish language. That's awarded every year. So this year we'll be premiering Scath, which was made by Cornish filmmaker Paul Farmer. That's a documentary made in the Cornish language, and there'll be an opportunity for other filmmakers to pitch for that slot this year. So that'll be tomorrow night at the award ceremony. We'll be putting that out for grabs, so people have an opportunity to make a film for £5,000 with the Cornish language.
We're Dog Bite Film Crew. My name's John.
My name's Luke.
My name's Morgan.
And we're basically a professional camera team and sound team that's been working. We're based in Cornwall. We work all over the world, but we work in professionally anywhere we can get work. And living in Cornwall, we want to work here as much as we can. So yeah, we really enjoy working on Cornish language stuff, don't we, Morgan?
We certainly do, and we've shot quite a lot of Cornish language stuff.
We still don't understand it, but yeah, we've
You can say a few words in Cornish, can't you?
I can swear in Cornish, but that's all I can do, so I'm not going to...
I can count to 4.
I can count to 3.
I really can't do anything.
We worked on a project called Rabbit and Worm, which in Cornish was... Yeah. So we worked on that, and
we did the children's CD, didn't we?
We did a children's thing for MAGA, which was
DVD, the one with it,
which was trying to teach Cornish language in schools, which is a great idea because it would be great to get the language reborn and coming into schools is a good place to start with that. And we worked on Brett Harvey's film, which was called Devil in the Kitchen.
Yep.
I don't know what. Angela Agus Kagan, that's the one.
Can you say it, Luke?
Nope.
And we worked on Jack Morrison's film, which was a documentary about the Cornish language. What other Cornish stuff have we done?
The agreed form, wasn't it? They're bringing the two types of language.
The single written form. Some of the stuff we make down here isn't all about the language. It's also a place, Cornwall, which is great. So it's good for us to work down here and make films about. Or work on films about Cornwall that represent the true Cornwall rather than the postcard Cornwall or the chocolate box Cornwall. So yeah, that's what we like.
Who does the festival involve?
In terms of planning it, well, there's the director. That was me this year. We have a full-time assistant who works year-round. We have an intern who's been with us most of this year. And then a lot of the responsibilities taken up by the steering group of about 12 to 14 individuals have been involved with the festival for a number of years, some from the beginning, from 8 years ago. And there's also a board of trustees, 5 individuals, and they were formed last year when the festival finally became a registered charity.
Thank you. And how many volunteers are there?
Ooh, dozens and dozens. And their sisters and their cousins and their aunts.
Right. And what do you think the festival does for Cornwall?
I think it helps put Cornwall on the map as far as the film industry is concerned. I think by reaching out to, for instance, the UK Film Council and regional agencies, it reminds them that there is a thriving film industry down here. I think it has the potential of perhaps bringing in some more jobs at some point. I think as far as Cornish cultural heritage, with the existence of the Govan Cynewich Award, the £5,000 Film Commission Award, which is for an idea that will be filmed wholly or substantially in the Cornish language. It helps to perpetuate the Cornish language for certain. We also have a number of ways of expressing Cornish heritage through history. Today, for instance, we had a screening of the BFI, the British Film Institute's archive of collection of Cornish footage from as early as 1904, and that was very exciting to see. And to tell you the truth, I really enjoyed watching the Holman's Drills promotional film. It was thrilling to see how an industry that was so important to the county 60, 70, 80 years ago was promoted to the rest of the world. So I think it does a lot for Cornwall.
I'm Paul Farmer, and I'm here tonight for the premiere of my film Scath, the Cornish pilot gig, which shows the bard Paul Hodge go from a beginner as a pilot gig rower up to the standard where he can take part in the World Championships on Scilly back in May, which he achieved, and carries on rowing to this day.
Come on, who's got it? Come on, boys, just 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, breathe. Long strokes. Lie back on it. Tree of stroke, tree pen a rag. Dow deween or thigila, een movian's cozzle heb jag, was a catch me roo gunya. Scat. Gwesk, hascat, gwesk.
I'd just like to say a couple of words on behalf of the Board of Trustees for the Cornwall Film Festival. There are a great many people and companies and organisations that go to make this festival happen each year. I can't list them all right now because you will lynch me, but I would like to mention some of the major sponsors. Cornwall Council have been very supportive of the festival, UCF, the MAGA Cornish Language Partnership, and many, many others that I'm not going to list right now. I'd like to thank the entire team who put the festival together this year on limited time and limited resources, and I would like to thank the volunteers who have done a sterling job of making this festival run as smoothly as it has.